A special season does require some special plays. There have been a lot of them during BYU's 10-2 regular record, with a chance for some more tonight in the Alamo Bowl. For the moment, here are game day's top five. Maybe we'll have a new top five after tonight, but let's start with number 5 on the road at SMU late in the fourth quarter. Tied up at 15, Jake Retzlaff the pitch to Miles Davis. Davis rumbles into field goal range where the Cougars win at 18-15. Davis not with the program anymore, Blaine, but this one of the biggest runs of the season.
Yeah, and that option has been good to BYU all season long. They run it short side. This time they had the numbers on the wide side of the field, which was very fortunate. This is a fourth down play. Remember, they had 2 big fourth down conversions in this game that led to scores and led to a close win. And what still may be the biggest win of the year, because SMU is ranked all season long.
Number 4 takes us to the Big 12 home opener against Kansas State for one of the wildest punt returns fans sitting in LaVelle Edwards Stadium have ever seen and may ever see. As we watch Parker Kingston go, we are all standing over there as far away from Parker as we could possibly be at our BYUtv platform, and then David, he just started getting closer to us.
I'm telling you, first he got further away from us as he retreated after the ball, and he goes almost in the end zone. Next thing you know, we were like, oh no, this could be the biggest disaster ever. And then we see him emerge from the goal line, and we see that return left. We see the wall start to set up. We're like, oh my gosh, what is happening? And the fact that he got down the sideline and the crowd, that stadium against Kansas State, once again, Kansas State came in that game ranked 11th in the country. I mean, I don't know if I've ever felt it more electric. That Oklahoma State, the last second touchdown was pretty close. Yeah. But man, that the memories there, that play.
Everything about it. Are you giving away our number 1 play already?
I thought that was the number 1 play.
Let's do number 3 before we get to number 1. Let's stay in that Kansas State game and go back to the end of the first half when BYU's defense just takes the game over. Jack Kelly causes the fumble. Tommy Prassis scooping it up below, and he's taking it in.
Yeah, we showed this play earlier in the show, and good things happen when you are in your run fist, but most importantly, when you fly around to the ball. Like Nick said earlier, look how many guys, look at the convoy that he had. You would think that was a punt return, right? But those are defensive guys. Look how many guys you have around the ball. And again, this right here is what BYU defense. If BYU brings this every single play, every single snap, especially this game, it's going to be a hard, long day, for this Colorado offense.
After that, Kansas State threw an interception. BYU gets more points. Then they start the third quarter with another interception. I mean, the wheels completely came off the Wildcats. It started with that fumble. Here comes play number 2 of game day's top 5 plays of the year. Final seconds against Oklahoma State. Cougars are needing a touchdown, and they get one. Jake Retzlaff, Darius Lassiter, 10 seconds remaining, 38-35. Amazing moment.
We were all down that opposite corner, and we couldn't believe it. We couldn't believe that just happened, what we had just witnessed, and how quickly they came down the field, and they cap it off with this play. Gave that guy the okie dokie, broke his ankles, and gets into the end zone. The place went nuts, and maybe the loudest moment in LaVelle Edwards Stadium all season long. That was incredible.
What was wild is we had prepared a post-game show for Oklahoma State winning that game, right? Because they just taken the lead. And then in a matter of those plays, and then Lassiter making that catch and getting the end zone, we swung over to Plan A, the post-game show of a win. And so even over there in our jockeying on our BYUtv set, everything just changed in a second, and it made for a tremendous moment. All of that leading to play number 1 play of the year, Junior Will Ferrin, 44-yard field goal. All the pressure in the world, 9 seconds left. Beats the Utes, 22-21 in Salt Lake. Win moves BYU up to 9-0 and number 6 in the college football playoff rankings. This was the moment.
I will say this, Brian and I have consulted on the side, and we have decided that kickers are real people. After this, in Will's season that he has produced, they are real people.
This is a landmark announcement.
I tell you what, I couldn't love that guy more. Give that guy all the NIL money he wants and needs, because this is what happens. He just hits game winners, and I still love his moxie and his confidence, where he went up, Kelly Pipinga approached him before that kick. When the offense was still on the field, he said, where do you want the ball? Where do you want to position the ball? And he said, it doesn't matter because the ball's going in. That's what he tells Kelly. Kelly's like, all right.
It's one thing.
He always says, as long as my steps are right, the ball's going down the middle.
I love it.
It's one thing that those plays that happened in Provo that were tremendous, but it's quite another to go up there at Rice-Eccles Stadium and do that in front of their fans.
Well, against what was the best defense in the league at that point, until BYU took over as the best defense in the league. Finished the season as the best defense in the league. So,
Quite a moment. Those are our top 5 plays. We'll see what happens tonight. Maybe we'll readjust it for next season.